Welcome to the next episode of the Believer podcast. I'm here with Caitlin or Katie. Which one would you like?
Katie, I mean, it's both, whatever you want, but
Okay, I'm here with
yeah.
Caitlin today. Um, I'm just gonna ask you to kind of introduce yourself and kind of tell us what your journey has been from when you were young till now, and kind of what your story is.
Sure. So, hey everybody, I'm Katie or Caitlin. I'm 24 years old and I'm from Florida. I was born in South Florida actually, so lived down there, single mother household, had a sister, so they're my best friends, and um, just kind of went through life like that. When we moved in high school to Sebastian, Florida, so I've been all over the East Coast. I ended up going to Jacksonville for college, and then back home for college. There's just a whole bunch to that story, of course. But just figuring myself out and everything. And now I'm in Orlando and I do ultrasound. So, and now I'm focusing on things that I want to do with my life as well on top of that. So, a little short, but sweet.
Yep. So what's it been like to do ultrasound and working in a hospital?
It's been really cool. It's different. I wasn't ever expecting to be in ultrasound. I used to say like I'm never going to be in healthcare because I thought it was crazy and kind of like, body fluids and all that fun stuff.
Hmm.
But it's been really cool and rewarding. I've been doing it for about a year now. And it's very interesting. Like I almost treat it like it's artwork in a sense. It's like my little photo book, taking pictures of people and all that stuff.
So and then what would you tell someone that's younger that's kind of at the same point saying I would never be in healthcare? What would you tell someone that's younger that might be interested in it?
I would say definitely don't say never. Never say never, obviously, because look where you might end up. And also just listen to people around you. Like my mother is the reason why I did ultrasound. She's in the medical field and she was like, this might be something that's good for you. And at first I was a little hesitant, but I ended up saying, you know what? I'm going to be in my 20s. I should probably just get it done now and get a career going. So we did that and it ended up working out really well. So
That's good. And is that something you want to do forever, or is there something that's bigger, that's beyond the ultrasound that you would like to do?
So there's definitely beyond the ultrasound for me. So ultrasound was definitely for a nice solid career option. And I do love it. Don't get me wrong, but in my heart, I'm a singer and that's where I'm trying to go. So that's what I've been working towards recently.
Okay. And then what does singing mean to you?
Literally everything is my whole life. So trying to get to the top eventually, but we're working on it. It's everything to me.
Okay. And then so who's your favorite artist?
Oof, that's so hard. I have so many. I love me some Adele. I love just anything kind of like funky R&B, like just puts you in a good mood, stuff like that. So it's too many to choose from.
What's your favorite Adele song?
Oof. Oh my gosh, even worse. Let's see. Wow. There's so many. I'm gonna pick, let's just do Rumor Has It for now. It's a good fun one.
That is a good one. That is a good one. So how long have you been singing for?
My whole life, ever since I
Okay.
was a kid. Yeah.
Okay. And
Just kind of
then,
like on my own.
okay, do you have songs yourself, or what is your kind of like your favorite song to sing or things like that?
So I want to be able to have songs myself. I just get stuck at the writing part, so I just sing a lot of covers for now. One of my favorite ones to sing is probably "Bound to You" from the movie Burlesque. I don't know if you've seen that, but it's by Christina Aguilera. It's super good.
Okay.
Your wife will probably know, but she'll know that movie. And then definitely some Adele songs too. I love singing her, so probably a good list of those.
And then what is a moment in your life that was most challenging and how did you get through it?
Ooh, probably ultrasound school. That was a really difficult time in my life. I feel like, I was working as a bartender at the time. I still do every once in a while, but I was working, going to school full time, living with my family again after I had already left and lived on my own. So it's kind of a little bit rough to go back and deal with like you're an adult now, but you're still being treated like a child in a sense, and you just don't know like how to act at that point. And there was definitely a lot of stress on me. I got through it just kind of like by putting my head down. I feel like I fell off of social media for a while and stuff, which is okay. You know, we all go through stuff like that where we get down and we're in the dumps, but you got to push through and get your stuff done because there's no other way around it. So I just kind of I did that and made sure that I graduated, and looking back, I'm like, how did I do that? But I just kind of, as long as you're with yourself and I kind of just like stayed with myself and made sure that I tried to care for myself as best as I could mentally to get through it because it really does take a toll on you. So,
That's true. That is definitely true. I definitely came back home after being in college, and I had to get out of there. That was not a fun time.
no.
And then, what is a moment in your life that you're most proud of?
That as well. And also this, like I have my own apartment by myself. Like I got my career, I graduated, I'm working in a hospital now. And every time be sitting around after a shift, I had a long day. And I just think to myself, and I also, I thank the universe or thank God. And I'm like, wow, like I really have this. I have this place. I made it for myself. I'm proud of myself. I never thought that I would, be here, especially so young. Like I'm 24. So like it's really a nice thing to see that you can do things for yourself like this.
No, that's very true. It's always good to be on your own and doing your own thing and things like that.
Oh yeah.
And then, so what is something if you could go back to whenever and tell your younger self?
I would go back and tell my younger self to not be so hard on myself. Just, I grew up with, of course, like I said, a single parent household, and I'm also the oldest child. There's two of us, but just kind of be easier on myself about my appearance or my personality, or, if you're rejected from something or maybe you didn't do something correctly. Like I'm a perfectionist too, in a sense. So it's like if I don't get something right on the first try, I'll get really down on myself. And basically I'll just tell myself like, girl, you're doing just fine. Like keep going, be good to yourself, love yourself, and like bring that confidence up. But you don't really get it until you learn it.
That's very true. That is very true. And then, what is one of the most important things that you learned while growing up about yourself or about life or whatever it is?
The most important thing I did learn is actually what your kind of message is, like believing in yourself, like actually, and loving yourself. I've like, as of recently, the last couple of years, I really learned what true love for yourself and believing in yourself really is. Like a lot of the time, you're like, people ask you, do you love yourself? And you're like, well, yeah, but is that a true yes? You see like the body language and stuff. It's like, no. Or are you confident you want to be a singer and like that's what you're going to do in the next 5 years? And you don't want to be like, you want to be like, absolutely, yes. Like, yes. So that's one thing that I've definitely learned throughout my life is just like genuinely getting into that confident version of myself that like wasn't really ever there.
Hmm.
You think it is forever. Like I thought I was. I thought I was confident. I thought I was, really believing in it. And no, you didn't. The energy wasn't there. But
Yeah. Yeah, no, believing in yourself is the biggest key to like being at peace with whatever's going on in your life.
absolutely.
And then, so what was your favorite TV show growing up?
SpongeBob still is die hard.
Oh, SpongeBob is great.
Yeah, SpongeBob.
I used to watch that every day before I went to school. Every single
Really,
day. Yes, SpongeBob
I,
is one of the greatest shows ever.
it is the first few seasons though. It's got to be OG SpongeBob. Like
Facts. I haven't seen the new seasons and things like that, but the OG seasons,
so good. They don't make stuff like that anymore.
facts. Then, so did you watch Scooby Doo and Tom and Jerry also?
Of course I did. Of course, all the good stuff.
Facts. And then, so what is your favorite TV show now, or something that you've been watching lately?
Now, I mean, I'm a YouTube kid, not gonna lie. So I do watch a lot of like, I like watching like Gordon Ramsay on there recently.
Do you like to cook?
I love cooking. Yes, I whip it up. I cook and bake. That's like one of my other hobbies that I love to do. And like maybe I'll have a little cafe one day or something. But yeah, love cooking and just like art in general. I guess cooking's looked at as art. Everything that I look at is art. So Love all that.
And then you said Gordon Ramsay. So is that the main thing you watch nowadays, or is there other things and things like that?
I do watch other things. I feel like that's kind of what I resort to, but again, I resort back to SpongeBob if I want to put something on, or sometimes I'll watch like I love like reality love shows like Love is Blind, like what was the one that was just on there? Love Island, stuff like that. I like those type of shows just to keep on and it's like drama.
It's facts. Have you watched Perfect Match or Temptation Island?
I've seen Temptation Island, but I couldn't finish it. That was a lot. It was so much. I feel like it's
Nah.
worse than Love Island, but it is
So,
good.
hey, some of those are. Me and my fiance, we like to watch the ones on Netflix, and
Yes,
they're always dramatic and fun to see and see the goofy things that people do.
right?
Or because what's one of them? There's the ultimatum where you get.
Yes, I've seen that.
I feel like that is one of the stupidest ideas ever.
Yeah, seriously. How could you guys?
Say that again.
Then how could you guys? Like you see their true colors for real.
Yes, yes, it doesn't make sense because you've been together for 6 years, and then all of a sudden you're single apparently, and yeah, no.
I could never.
Mm-mm. And then, so what does the word believer mean to you?
Believer means, of course, to be a believer. Like you have to, like what is the word believe really? Like the definition. If I could bring it up, I would, but I feel like it is an energy for me. Um, so believer is like an energy. So it's basically just like genuinely feeling like everything is going to work out. And it will. Like you don't even have to say it's a belief. Like it will.
Mm.
Just everything is going to be okay. Everything's going to work out. Just keep believing. Just keep that light. It's like a light, I would say. Something like that.
Yeah, and then, so what would you say to a kid who is but going through something and doesn't know how to get out of it? What would you say to someone that's younger or not even just younger? There's a person in general that feels like they're stuck in whatever ways they're doing and they can't get past that to get to their dream.
So I've gone through that myself, and I would basically say to them, kind of, if they feel like there's no way out, there is a way out. It starts with you at your core, and it's like you kind of have to look and see, like, where am I in my life, and why do I feel like I can't get out of this? I would kind of just ask them that and see what they would say, and we would go from there and just kind of get them on a route to believing that, maybe they're not stuck. Maybe there is something there for them. Like, what's your true passion? Is there something that you love? You want to, get out of this situation? Is there a way out? And just kind of letting them know, like, they can get out. You can do this. And um,
Can you still hear me?
head down, say hi to people, things of that nature, just to kind of put yourself in that better vibration to get up, move in, be confident in yourself, know that you can move forward in your life. You can do anything that you want to do. You just have to put that energy out.
Yeah. No, that's definitely true. The energy you put out is the energy that you'll get back.
Absolutely. I'm a big believer in that.
And then, so each podcast, I'll have the person before leave a question for the next person. And the
Okay.
person before you left, what's one thing that you have been lying to yourself about for most of your life, but you have realized it now and stopped it?
Ooh, probably that. Maybe it's just like the fear of myself. I feel like I've just been lying to myself about a lot of things. Maybe like my beauty, my ability, things like of that nature. Just, I feel like I could probably do way more than I'm already doing right now, and it limits you. So probably just that. And I've realized like, no, like post that video. Who cares what you look like in that picture? Just post it if you like it, stuff like that. So kind of just getting out of my comfort zone in certain ways.
Facts. And then, so what is a question that you would like to leave for the next person?
Ooh, let's see. What is your biggest dream and are you pursuing it right now? And if not, why not?
Now I was gonna say I would ask you that one, but I feel like no, I'm gonna ask you. I'll let you answer that yourself.
That same one.
Hmm.
So definitely the singing dream I'm pursuing. So I'm just, posting my TikToks, my covers for now. And I'm trying to hopefully maybe start a band out here in Orlando. I don't know, or maybe talk to some people who do, write music and see if they can, they want to work, stuff like that. It's kind of hard to put yourself out there, and there's so many people who want the same thing, but I feel like I don't know. There's just a difference. There's an energy there too. Like I keep bringing up that word energy, but I'm working on it and we're going to keep putting it out there.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
happens, basically.
Thanks. Yeah, you might as well shoot the shot.
You
Never
have
know.
to.
Yeah,
I don't want to regret not doing it.
yeah. Facts, facts. And then so those are all like the questions and stuff that I had for you. Now I just want to open up for conversation. You want to talk about anything, or you had any questions yourself?
Yeah, sure. I wanted to ask you about like I see you got your shirt on now and I've seen your business kind of like grow, of course, since I remember when I followed you it was probably maybe like 30 followers or something like that.
Hmm.
So it's really cool to see like how far you've got, but how do you feel about the growth?
I feel good. I know like everything grows at its own pace and things like that. So I feel good about the growth that I've got to. Of course, I still want to keep growing and keep helping as many people as I can. But I think to go from nothing to where it's at now and having people support and all that, I think it's really cool to see that, just do it. Don't be scared of what's going on or how people will perceive it or what you post. Just do it. And whatever happens from it, and just never, even when things seem like they're going slow or not working, to just keep going, because you never know what video, you never know what person you talk to can change your life or change their life or change what's going on.
Exactly. Like even this conversation could change somebody's life. Like,
Yeah.
but I love that you do this and like you have this platform for that. And it's super cool. So how do you get into all of like what was the process of getting all your like shirts and everything made? Was that like a fun process?
It was a fun process. I also had help because I have someone that works with me. But it was fun to kind of visualize what it's going to be and find the right website and stuff to ship them from and things like that. But making the designs and actually visualizing that this is something that I made and it's actually a thing and it's not just stuck in my head of what could be, but it's actually going on. So it's a fun process of just designing things and trying to figure out different clothes and different things that are going on and to keep it different, but also to just keep it fun.
Yeah, right. That's super cool. I like that's what I love most about it. I'm like, you did this yourself. Like it's just really cool to see it like materialize into like it's really cool.
No, I appreciate that.
Oh, you got a doggy.
Yeah, she's
So
walking around.
cute. Oh,
Yeah, this is Boots, and then Max is somewhere
Boots.
chilling.
Hey, Boots. My cat is somewhere around here.
Oh yeah, do you have an orange cat?
No, he is like he's got like a white little mask and he's got white boots and he's
Hmm.
got brown and black stripes.
Okay. No, I have an orange cat that stays with my aunt, and he's big and fluffy.
That's so cute. Yeah, no, my cat's a big boy too. He's got a big old tummy.
Mhm. How much does your cat weigh?
He's probably like 15 pounds, but I have one at my mom's that's 30.
30. Oh, okay, that's bigger than my cat. My cat's like 20. 30's crazy.
He's big. I don't even know how he got that big.
Facts. Dang.
20 pounds is big too, though. Are you kidding me?
Oh no, he's big and chunky.
Yeah,
He sure is.
Garfield in real life.
Hmm. But yeah, I mean, unless you had anything other questions or anything you wanted to talk about, that's kind of all I had.
Yeah, no worries. It was great. It was really nice to actually meet you and finally get to do this.
Facts, facts. No, I appreciate you for taking the time. I know the night shift is not fun, and I kind of, yeah. So I know sleeping is a big thing. So no, I appreciate you taking time to, come and do this and come talk to me.
Well, of course, and thank you for having me.
Of course,
Yeah, I'll do it anytime. Just let me know.
I got you. I got you. Well, I appreciate you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
Appreciate it.
Bye.